took that shit for granted, now you lost me. And now I'm all up on my mission, and I'm bossing. And I've been taking all these trips, and you not there with me. I kept it fair with you, you wasn't real with me.
Told you as of yet today, I love you. If nobody told you as of yet today, I am proud of you. You're going to continue to achieve anything you set out to do. You understand me? Also, chosen ones, I do want to give you that brief disclaimer. I only want you to take what resonates, and I want you to leave the rest behind. I don't want you trying to force certain scenarios for you. If you don't get your confirmation through me, I guarantee you're going to get it through somebody else, all right? So be patient with your process. Also, as you already know, my voice is too raspy to be whispering, all right? So this is about the time that you probably want to go ahead and hit that volume. Now, before we get started, as always, I definitely want to thank you so much in advance for all your love, like, share, subscribe, your gifts, kind words, not only to myself, but each other too. Because I don't always get to pause in the middle of my message to relay or say that to you, all right? So I appreciate you. Also, chosen ones, for today, I may extend it until tomorrow, but I can definitely guarantee until the end of today, I have again a buy one get one free for a few of the services on my booking page, all right, which is the buy one get one free for a 30-minute coaching session with me. So during that, we'll have a one-on-one conversation via phone. We'll talk about as far as anything that God guides me to relate to you. So the cycles connected to you, who's attempting to stop you, blockages, certain things that's about to get presented and how to handle them, so on and so forth. But also, because tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I also do have a buy one get one free for the love bundle. So there's two different types. The first is for you personally. So this is going to talk about your past love cycle, the cycle that's connected to you currently, who's in your involved in your life, who's supposed to be with, so on and so forth. It's going to be pertaining to you personally, your journey. So your past, present, and your future. But also I have one for your partner. So if you want an extended reading pertaining to a person that either you're interested in or is interested in you, that you're currently connected with and it's not sure which direction you should go to, so on and so forth, I got you. It will be an extended reading. You'll be able to listen to it, go back to it, reference it, and it's going to tell you about things that they did, things that they're currently doing, things that they intend to do, so on and so forth that aligns with you, okay? So I got you. The link's in my bio. Now, let's get started. Chosen ones. Right now, although Valentine's Day is tomorrow, and I want you to make sure that you showing love to you too. All right? So I want to make sure that you know that just like for Christmas, how everybody else opens their presents, you should have made sure that you have one for you too. So if this is $1 box of chocolate, if this is $10 worth of flowers, whatever the case may be, treat yourself to something. You understand me? Or spread love. Use that opportunity where if nobody was showing love to you, you don't have nobody to celebrate with it too, then why don't you extend that love to somebody else that you come in contact with? So sometimes I get bouquets of flowers and I'll just break them down in singles and I'll hand them out randomly to certain people I come in contact with. Or offering a smile, offering a compliment, whatever the case may be. Even just say a happy Valentine's Day to them. You understand? It just raises people's vibration. And a lot of you chosen ones, you have to be mindful because a lot of you do, where you may not feel the best, but you're spreading love and light to other individuals because you don't want them to feel like you do. You're really selfless, all right? So with that being said, chosen ones, just know that this is a day for you too. And despite if you celebrating with somebody or not, if you single, so on and so forth, you could set the tone for what's to be expected for you too. So love you. Relax. You understand? Pour into yourself. You can't get your nails done, paint them yourself. If you can't go out and do this, do something that's meaningful to you. You understand? But acknowledge you. Show love to you. It doesn't take somebody else to have to do it, all right? Because that's how you become dependent. So just know that, all right? But let's get into this, chosen ones. The message for today is various parts. The first that I have to say, although it's Valentine's Day, there's certain events that's about to happen that are not going to be surrounding love. Well, I'll make that correction. It is surrounding love because God's about to show you how much he loves you. And I say this, chosen ones, because you have to realize that although the wrath is something that other people may not like, that's God showing that he got your back. So there's certain people that are about to start to experience the wrath of God based upon what they was doing, the intentions that they was sending out, certain negativity that they was doing towards you, certain hurdles that they try to throw towards you as well or present to you. There's certain people that, chosen ones, they've been trying to make life so harder. And this is why I say give yourself more credit, because a lot of you don't even realize the weight that you was carrying because you couldn't see it. See, you didn't realize, chosen ones, you was carrying the weight of your mother and father's world, the cycles that they didn't break. People that you came in contact with, they transferred their energy to you because they was having a bad day. Now you sat there and showed smile. You was a listening ear, so they transfer that energy to you and you start carrying it for them. See, there's some of you that was carrying the weight of the world and what people did to you, things that they never said to you, certain apologies that never came in. You've been carrying so much heaviness on you, chosen ones, and because you're so used to it, you haven't even been realizing it. You understand? So you've been still making small steps and you're sitting there hard on yourself because you're not feeling like you making progression, not even realize you didn't cleared out the whole foundation. You didn't just sit there and add this or be like a, those slumlords that barely fix certain shit. They'll paint over it rather than to do what they supposed to do. See, that's what certain people around you have always done. They never sit there and change the reasons on why they do the things they do. They never broke themselves out of cycles. They never sat there and started to step outside and see things from a different view. They didn't beat those demons. They became them. They befriended them. So you got to give yourself more credit because you're making progress with all of the weight from them. They not carrying no loads. That's why it looks like they out here living their life and they so free. It's because they left that weight on you to carry for them. They left you with those things. So when you finally realize, chosen ones, that things have been slow and it seems like it's so slow for you, it's not progressing, that's not true. It's because you're taking slow steps a lot of the times, again, because you're carrying somebody else's weight. You're out there carrying somebody else's load. You understand? So sometimes when you finally release them, you start to see you moving even faster. Not only that, chosen ones, I want you to realize that right now, some of you are intentionally getting paused at a certain spot and it's not based upon something that you have done negatively. You understand? Right now, God is getting you time to prepare yourself properly for the position that's about to get presented. Because you waited so long for this, because you waited, whether or not this is a career, abundance, love, a move, so on and so forth, you waited so long for this to come through for you. God's not going to allow you to ruin it for you. So this is almost like you having a date. Yes, God can sit there and have you have a blind date unexpectedly. You not even feel confident because you're not dressed like you want to be, whatever the case may be. Or God could sit there and tell you like, hey, this is the plan. So he gives you time to get yourself situated so you're not feeling rushed with them. But sometimes because you know what you want or you know the end result, you rush yourself and you feel like you're not making progression, which is not true because again, you cleared out the foundation. You didn't add on to BS. You didn't add on to that toxicity. You had to sit there really literally wipe everything out. All the beliefs of your mother, all the doubts of your father, all the people that you encountered that used you, abused you. You had to wipe all of that out to really create the foundation that you want. So a solid ground. And now you're building onto it. So of course, chosen ones, again, stop giving yourself such a hard time where you feel like you're not progressing. If you knew the extent that you're doing, this is longevity that comes with it. This is you not sitting there just fixing something for you. Did you know that you're not only working on your life, but because you're divine, you're working with other people at the same time. So this is almost like a come up for you and anybody connected to you. You're not sitting there thinking selfishly just about how you're going to win. You're thinking about how your moves are going to benefit those around you, whether or not you know these people or not, how you're going to make a change in the whole world dynamic, right? That means, chosen ones, you have to realize you have multiple things that you're working on right now. You're working on you. You breaking the cycle so your children ain't got to go through it. You out here making sure that you're creating a new cycle. So not only are you healing from the cycle that you went in, you're making sure that you don't create a new cycle with your children. You out here sitting there having to believe in yourself from all the years that you got put down. You're starting from scratch and you still got enough nerve to be hard on yourself. Cut that out. You're relearning life. You're relearning you. You're getting to know you one-on-one. And yes, it may get uncomfortable, but chosen ones, give yourself credit. You doing certain things that are changing the world and the dynamic. You're not just focusing on your house. You're focusing on the world as well. When I tell you that you have so many blessings that's coming in, because not only are you going to get the rewards from the seeds that you planted personally for you, but the seeds that you planted in other people too, once their fruit starts to harvest and things start to sprout and they start to bloom, they gonna come back and make sure that you eating too. So you have to realize that none of your deeds are going unseen. You have to know that it's adding to you. So the more that you speaking life into that person, that was equivalent to, or you giving that person your attention, that's equivalent to the sun on the flower. That's photosynthesis. You was feeding their soul just by you giving them your attention. You was sitting there watering them with affirmations. You can do this. You better than that. You beautiful. You handsome. You talented. Yo, you the best rapper I know. Yo, you the best dancer I know. I love your clothes. I love the way you build. Nobody can do this like you. You was watering them with affirmations, with love. Do you know how plants grow when you speak to them too? See, you were speaking to certain individuals, chosen ones. See, the tree of life, you're going to realize really represents you. But you was sitting there, again, nurturing them. You seen little areas in their life that wasn't good for them. You plucked away from them. You sat there and made sure that you did what you needed to do or what you could do to assist that individual. Meanwhile, you was sitting there making sure that you was good too. See, chosen ones. See, I heard this quote that said, or this masculine say about how when your cup runneth over and how people assume that means that you're supposed to pour into somebody's cup. But they said that the true definition is your cup is supposed to be so full that when it runs over, those people can catch those little extras from you. You're not supposed to take from you to give into everybody else. So sometimes, chosen ones, you start to wilt, your flower starts to die because you watering everybody else, but you ain't focusing on yourself at that time. Prioritize you. You hear me? Because nothing else is going to work unless you're there. So the same way that you say, oh, well, you got to be there for your children. That means you got to be there for your children. Not just as far as mentally, spiritually. That also means physically. So you got to take care of you. So therefore, your life's extended too, right? See, but we're going to get into a few things, chosen ones. Now, I got to get into what's about to happen. See, I told you about how there's a dynamic that's about to change, and although it's supposed to be about love, there's a lot of chaos that's about to occur, and it's not even tied upon you, but you're going to be able to witness it. And this is why I say, do not allow these projections to consume you. All right? Because yesterday, let me say this. Yesterday was the full moon. There's a lot of individuals that intentionally try to use that moon against you. They try to conjure certain energy. They try to send certain lustful spells out. There's certain people that intended to do sex magic. They was putting shit in people's food. They was speaking certain things onto them. I want you to realize what's happening. A lot of you, there's certain people that was spiritually, energetically attacking you. You've been in a spiritual warfare this whole time. See, this is why, chosen ones, you're getting called to get outside and ground yourself. That means get in some grass. See, when I say this, is because you have a lot of people's energy coming towards you. Anytime somebody thinks of you, chosen one, that pulls a piece of your energy. Unless you say your prayer protection against projections. So this is why I say, wake up and say your prayers. God, I ask you to protect me from anybody trying to access my energy. God, I ask you to protect me from anybody that's trying to do certain black magic or ill intentions towards me. You say your protection. The same way you're going to brush your teeth to prevent cavities. The same way you're going to put lotion on to prevent ashiness. The same way that you're going to sit there and put on spray tan or tanning lotion or whatever the case may be, so that you won't get sunburned, whatever the case may, there's preventative measures. So you need to make sure that when you wake up in the middle of the day, at night too, you sit there and pray that you're protected from projections that people are intending or sending towards you. Because some of you don't realize who's been trying to destiny swap with you. See, you think, chosen ones, everybody think magic's just mama say, mama say, mama kusa, mama. No, magic works in various forms. Black magic works in various forms. Lies is a form of black black magic. Why? Because you're lying to alter somebody's vision. So somebody lying to you, they get so much karma for lying to you because that was a spell in a sense. They didn't allow you to see things clearly. They gave you an illusion about them. So when people give you a lie, even if they feel like, oh, it's intended to assist you or not hurt you, that really hurts you as well as hurts themselves because they take away your free will. So lies are a form of black magic. You lying on somebody. Not only that, chosen ones, as far as somebody speaking ill on you. So somebody calling you out your name, calling you ugly. They speaking that spell on you. You not ugly. Shit, everybody got ugly times, but motherfucker, you not ugly. Some people are ugly all the way around the clock. You understand? And a lot of it starts with that ugly ass energy they got. So, chosen ones, them saying that you ugly or calling you okay, that's speaking spells on you. See, it's different, chosen ones, when you're making an observation. See, that's different. But when certain people are lying and speaking foul on you, when they know damn well they don't even believe those things about you either, they calling you ugly. Where? Where? Now, again, you might have had some ugly ass moments, chosen ones. You could have had a few, motherfucker. But the fact that they try, don't claim that about you. Not only that, chosen ones, I want to say this. There's certain people that was attempting to destiny swap with you. They wanted what God said that you was going to get. So they've been getting readings on you. These are people that been watching readings on you. And God told them that not only are you going to have love, but you about to have abundance come through. They done sat there and watched your story, seen what God has in store for you. And they want it, so they try to imitate you so that they can try to take that from you. It's impossible, chosen ones. As long as you in your path, as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do, nobody else is going to be able to take from that. So there's certain people that try to destiny swap with you by taking the partner that really was supposed to be with you, or trying to deter that partner from being with you, trying to come in between you two. That is attempt of destiny swap because they want what you are supposed to have with that person. There's some people that try to destiny swap. They see what you have, your family dynamic, and they want that. So, but they want you out the picture. So there's some people, chosen ones, that they want you completely wiped out only because they feel like they can play the position that God has intended for you. But they got to realize that the ticket to the success that God has for you is not on you, it's in you. So no matter if they try to remove you from the picture, that shit's going with you. You understand me? They'll never be able to access it. So there's certain people that's been doing destiny swaps by doing magic on the person that you were supposed to be with, that's been out here telling lies on you to keep you guys out of contact. There's certain people, chosen ones, that, again, illusions. They are lying. There's certain people doing black magic. They're going to practitioners. Now, a lot of you may not believe in magic, but that shit is real, but it has no impact on you. So when I say this, chosen ones, that when you in your faith and you realize that that shit is fake, it's real, but it's fake. It's real that they try to do that they go into the graveyard magic, they put motherfuckers in bottles, they freezing names, they doing all this shit. Yeah, that's real that they doing it. These motherfuckers is loony. They absolutely are. But, chosen ones, it's fake because think about when you go to a magic show. It's their purpose to try to persuade you that what they're doing is actually true. So they're going to make you that it's a mentality thing. They're trying to mentally persuade you to work against you, so you create these illusions for them that ties into the story that they're selling. So all of a sudden you know that they was doing black magic on you for your health. Now your ass got a cold. Now all of a sudden you start to believe and you start to project those things that what they sent to you actually worked against you when it's not true. That's the illusion. That's what they here to do, is to persuade you to work against you. You understand? Speak those things on you. That shit's not real. Whole time your ass was coughing and sneezing because you gotta sleep with the fan in your face. Because your ass then took a shower, got your hair wet, didn't dry it all the way through. Because you was outside with no jacket on, whatever the case may be, and you came in contact with a cold or a flu. See, they'll make it seem like they have that power. And you gotta think about this. When you believe in yourself, you get confidence and you start to actually feel like you doing that shit. Think about when you told somebody when you was younger, oh, you the best basketball player in the world. They start believing that. Now they turn into little Kobe on the court. Now they out here dunking like Jordan. All of a sudden you tell somebody that they the best dancer in the world. What you got? Go to Marcus. Go to Marcus. His little ass was getting it. You couldn't tell him he wasn't a Marion. You understand me? So when they believe in themselves, that's when they feel like they succeed. And that's why God said, believe in you. Believe in what he going to do on behalf of you. Now, with me saying this, I got to tell you what's about to happen. Now, chosen ones, right now, those people that were sitting there doing black magic on your finances. So these are people who thought that nobody would want you if you wasn't financially secure. Some of these people felt like you'll never be able to leave them, or you'll never be able to go out and see the world, or the world see you, if you didn't have finances come through. So there's some people that were intentionally speaking limitations on you because they did not want you to be able to become anything, because they knew that if you became the best version of you, you'd realize that those individuals shouldn't have even been around you, that you shouldn't be contributing to them. So some of these people, because of their guilty conscience, they literally intentionally sent blockages towards you for your finances, because one, they didn't want you to move on. Two, they didn't want you to get the attention, or they felt like the money was going to make you, so they wanted you to be limited. Now, let me tell you how this played out on behalf of you, because they felt and they talked their shit like, oh, so-and-so only likes them because they got money, or so-and-so only going to like them. People only going to like them because they got this. So God said, I bet. We going to see. So God, there was a season where you was limited, and it wasn't because you did anything wrong. Nah, God is a guy who's going to prove a point. God is going to make sure you know what it is. Ain't no confusion with nothing. See, for some reason, y'all feel like God is of love and light. But God also got that wrath. God also will sit there and put that fire to their ass too. You understand me? So God's like, oh, bet. They said what? Matter of fact, don't even worry about it. So the whole time you feeling a certain type of way, like, damn, how you gonna sit there? Like, they called you a bum, and you out there feeling like a bum, and you was downplaying yourself. You sitting there asking what's going on. God was like, nah. You see how everybody still rock with so-and-so and they had $0 in their bank account? You see how so-and-so still got what they needed to get because they energy that they were sending out? You see how I'm going to still make sure that so-and-so's good? See, they may not have shit in their bank, but I do. See, God is somebody, he going to show you that he going to look out for his people. So God sat there and proved a point to them. All right, you talking about shorty broke, but she still got a house. She still got a car. Or even when they sit there and try to take that from y'all, chosen ones, because you could be living in your car. Your ass could have been living in somebody else's house. God said, you see that they still good, right? You still see that they working it out. You still see that they not allowing this to mess them up, that they still focused on the future, that they still building themselves up. See, God is somebody who, he gonna talk that shit. Now, excuse me, God don't cuss, but I'm the translator, all right? I always tell y'all, listen, he chooses who he chooses because they have the ability to relay how certain people can comprehend. So, you know God don't be cussing, but let me tell your ass this. He don't play like that. He like, oh, you said, shorty, everything that they wanted you not to have, you still obtained, and you ain't even have no cash to do it. You had that shit within you. So you good. How they say you good in every hood? Your soul's good in every hood. That's a place that card is never going to get declined. Because you done did good things and good deeds for somebody else, and that shit's going to always come around. So regardless if you did it for the person who's going to do for you, you did it for somebody else, and that's why you getting blessed the way that you getting blessed. You understand me? So some of you out here complaining because you want to work. I understand that, because you independent. You don't want to be limited. You know that you have the ability to do shit, so you want to do shit. I understand that. But sometimes God will sit there and show you your blessings while you think that your blessings are lessons. It's not true. Lessened, not lessons, but lessened. It's not true. God will show you. You said that nobody ever helps you. Nobody looks out for you. So God will make it so at times you can't do for you, so somebody else is going to step up for you. And you get to see who really got your back, who's sitting there where that loyalty is intact. What good deeds that you did, you're going to see based upon what comes in when you in certain situations. See, God is a guy who's going to show you. You hear me? So you out here feeling limited. What if God didn't have you working right now because he said, nah, this your season to get your mental right. This your season for you to finally be able to rest in life. Your ass been working 2 jobs, 3 jobs, running around with the children. Your ass been sitting there, the backbone of everybody else. Now you got to focus on you. Now it's time for you to focus on not just existing, but living. See, God is sitting there. He'll prove points and ways that you like, yo, what you trying to do? And he all like, you still got it. But he gonna brag and boast about you. See, he shit on the devil. The devil, what you thought? Don't you know he got it all within you? He don't got it on you. He know how these petty ass thieves are. He knows how these demons are. If they see it, they gonna try to take it. If they don't see the shit, they don't believe the shit. So therefore, you get to keep the shit. You hear me? So calm it down. Okay, chosen ones? You're in a position where you are helping somebody else. People always talk shit about how chosen ones or how seers can see things for everybody else, but they don't help themselves out, or why this so-and-so. Do you know what we do? We the guides. How am I guide you how to get through something if we ain't go through that shit too? Sometimes God will have the guides be the first step because we the ones with that safety net. So I can tell you, nah, don't take that step, go in this direction. Or I can tell you, that's like, you think you want a billionaire to tell you how to budget a meal for a family that barely gets $400 a month? No, you need somebody who been there. All right, nah, it's time to get that spaghetti. You're going to make that spaghetti stretch for about 3 days. Then you're going to go to this. Then that's going to carry over for that. See, you need somebody that's been there. Shit, I don't need no billionaire telling me about how to stretch this gas in my tank and how to do this shit. Nah, I need that motherfucker that was riding on fumes to and from work to let me know how far I can push this shit too. So chosen ones, when people try to make you feel less about you or feel like because of what you went through that you can't help other people through, that's not true. That's them selfish-minded people. That's why people don't like going to church, because the church should try to act like you gotta be perfect, like they ain't never been through shit. If Miss Cheryl would have told your ass that she got 7 kids by 6 different men and she done got ran through and all this shit, you could have felt a connection with them. But she acting all holy and all that when she really don't reflect that. So therefore, that's that contradiction. You understand me? So chosen ones, one, you go where you appreciate it. You go where you embrace. Don't you try to be no people pleaser for these fucking demons. Absolutely not. You better know who you are at all times. You hear me? Not only that, chosen ones, you better put your head up. You better give yourself more credit, because you out here upset that that person ain't choose you, but you ain't choose you too because you had a choice to deal with that shit. You understand me? See, you out here feeling like that person is the end all be all when God says he's about to provide more options. You out here about to give up on going forward with that job or believing in your business because everybody else is doubting you. God's going to make sure that you get what he told you about to get, but he just want to see who going to believe in it. He giving them an opportunity to jump on a movement before it starts moving, because once you gone, that's it. You understand me? So you're getting extra time to prepare for what's getting presented. Your ass want that money, how you about to spend it? Okay, because some of you, God's wasting or waiting because you don't even have money management. You sit there and praying to God, oh God, please let this bill, I need to pay this bill. Then the bill come, that money come, you don't pay the bill, you go half on that shit, or you cry again because some of you need money management. Some of your shit, I can say this is a season where I'm like, nah, let me be smart about saving. Because I'm somebody that, I'm Mrs. I know I can get it back. You understand? But nah, let me be smart so I ain't got to rush and do no work. Let me learn how to save in a sense, right? But chosen ones, I want you to know, one, some of y'all don't have money management skills because your ass ain't encountered the money yet, but it's about to. So this is a time to make that list and prioritize the things that need to be the first thing when that bread comes. So think about right now how you're limited, the things that you've been limited. So if your ass been without a car and you know it's been hard, that should be your top priority for it, right? As far as, okay, if you know that God said this is your season where you need to reward you, you don't take yourself on trips, you don't buy yourself certain gifts. God said you need to prioritize yourself, be on top of that list. You understand me? If you talking about a move, do you know the move that you about to go to? Do you know the area that you want to go to? You want a car? Do you know the type of car that you want? Have you checked the mileage, city miles and the gas miles and all of that? Have you did that? Have you checked the inside, seen if that's going to work for you? As far as, this is is a season for you to look over. So while you feel like things are getting stalled out, nah, God's sitting there buying time like, no, I'm letting you get yourself together. So this is not even you waiting for a specific person. And I will come back tomorrow to talk about the difference between a karmic and a soulmate or twin flame, because y'all about to have options come in and they all about to arrive at the same time. All your manifestations are coming back. All right. So, but let me just say this, chosen ones, as far as right now, you focus on the future. You don't even focus on a specific individual. You can have that person in mind, but you just say, God, guide me who I'm, you understand? But hear me out. I say this because even if you're not preparing for that specific person, you still need to be prepared for a person to get presented. So this means what stopped you from having a successful relationship last time? Okay, was it you felt like you didn't have time to date? Start getting that shit together. You ain't have a babysitter. Start getting that shit together. You ain't had nothing to wear. Get that shit together. If you ain't get it together. You understand me? So this is the time for you to focus on you, because even if it's not the person that you had in mind and this God's going to bring somebody else in, you still got to make sure that you up the par for that person so there's no limitations. You do what you do, because there's some of you that's like somebody calling, oh, so-and-so didn't even get ready. They ain't even getting dressed, but you ain't even hopping your ass in the shower and wash that ass yet. You understand? So you focus on what you can do. Don't focus on what that person's going to do, the free will that they going to choose or whatever. You make sure that you in position, so regardless if that person gets exited or somebody else comes in or that person is finally ready and steps up to the position, you're going to be prepared for it. All right, so you focus on you. This is a season where it ain't time for you to be focused on everybody else. Miss Cheryl, don't call with that shit today. Miss Margaret, motherfucker, not today. James, Charles, Chris, Brandon, Brittany, Ashley, whoever the fuck. We ain't got time for that shit. Don't call with that shit today. I'm focusing on me, motherfucker. I'm shaking that shit off of me. I don't need to hear your shit. Now you got me thinking about, no, this is not the time. I'm not trying to listen to, no, I can't, today I can't listen to Sexy Red or Chief Keef at my baby dad, at my baby mother. Because now I'm going to fuck around and call my baby father, and I ain't even got no issue with his ass. Now I'm sitting there feeling mad thinking about shit that happened back in 90 with his ass. No, not doing it. I don't need to hear no beef. I don't need to hear no dumb shit. I need to just focus on me. If you ain't distracting me from some good shit, if you ain't, you understand, some bad shit, if you ain't distracting me with some good shit, I'm not for it. I'm phone the fuck on, Tyrone. I don't want it. I'm not interested. I'm gonna be like when you call, talk to me. Fuck no, we ain't talking about that. Bing. You gonna think my signal's fucked up. Oh, nah, I got auto bars, baby. But I ain't got time for that shit today. I don't need to hear your shit. Because guess what? When somebody calls you with that, now, chosen ones, now y'all know when y'all come to me for my coaching sessions, I'm here for that shit. I'm talking about regular, degular life. I don't need that today. I don't. We ain't doing that shit today. Don't come over here with that dumb shit. And you better have these motherfuckers show that they about to interview for the position. Nah, they about to audition for this shit. Go ahead. Show me something. Show me some wow me, motherfucker. Wow me. Cause I could tell you right now, there's motherfuckers don't know that they on their last life with y'all right now. They better call with better have a flower or some shit. Your ass always got 30 for that damn fifth. Then your ass better have some flowers in that hand when you get presented. I'm telling you, better come with an Arnold Palmer or you're getting that fucking head palm. It's like, I'm just joking. No domestics. Keep your fucking hands to yourself or you're calling police. 911 will stop. Huh? 911 was the emergency. Do we have an emergency? Huh? Keep your fucking hands to yourself. And I'm saying this too. Y'all keep y'all saying to yourself, but these karmas better keep their fucking hands to themselves too. Y'all want to play crazy. You want to play like Shorty off of Thin Line Between Love and Hate. But this a different time, motherfucker. We ain't going to be wrestling. This is stand your ground. All right? I told you, you come over here with that crazy shit with all them demons. You going to get jumped out this bitch. I'm telling you, come through with them demons that you got on you if you want to. And y'all getting jumped out this bitch. And it's just gonna be me. You gonna think I'm an octopus out there. All them damn shots that's going on. You better cut that crazy shit out. You talking about you can't help it. Well, I will help you, motherfucker, because don't come here with that shit. You got demons and you thought the first stop was to come through here. Bitch, no. Absolutely not. That's like you got the ops on you. You got Diddy out here. You dodging Diddy and you want to come in my shit. Now you and Diddy about to get fucked up. How about that? How about that one? So, I ain't with... Listen, we all love and light, but Chosen, we can get disrespectful. That's why God be like, nah, hold your tongue. Because what we speak come into existence. And what we speak is what we actually see. So I ain't even going to lie on you and call you ugly. You know if I call you ugly, motherfucker, I'm going to say that from the pits of the stomach. You know that if I'm calling you a bitch, you already know, y'all. I talk hard. My accent at times comes out strong. So you know if I hit that bitch, I might sound like I'm Biz Markie out this bitch. Nobody beat the pit when I hit that bitch. So you better cut it out. Out here trying to play crazy until you run into somebody who's really fucking bananas. You better cut it out. Play crazy if you want to. You gonna be wrapped up all right, motherfucker. It's gonna be the long rap. Not that damn, not that week in that motherfucking play. It's gonna be the long road. It's gonna be a dark place for you, motherfucker. You might wanna... I'm just saying. So, Chosen Ones, you about to see the demons act stupid. The fucking karmics come out. They about to get fucked up. So, some of them, call the police if you got to. But if you got to protect yourself and yours and who you love. All right? But also pray on behalf of your person too. So while you praying for your protection from projections and illusions, make sure that you praying that on behalf of your person, because there's people that's deliberately doing magic to keep y'all separated. It's not going to work. But I'm going to get on here tomorrow to talk more about that. But I will say, Chosen Ones, take advantage of the buy one, get one free today. So if you got a background check you want on somebody energetically, I'm going to tell you about their past, what they asses is doing now, what they intend to do, what they future lives with you, all of that. The link's in my bio. Buy one, get one free. So you can get one for yourselves. And if you got a homegirl who wants to get one on her person, you can go ahead and send over their picture as well. I'll do both of those at one time for the buy one, get one free, 2 separate. If you have a friend, you want a 30-minute coaching session on the phone with me, I got you. Either you can get buy one, get one free, or if you want to put it on to your person, you can do that too. If you want to bundle love for yourself, you want to see the cycle that you're connected to for love, your past, present, and future, so on and so forth, what you got to do to remove you from sight, I got you too. But it's going to be for today. All right. Buy one, get one free. Links in my bio. I love you. I look forward to speaking to you. Remember, if you need me, you know how to reach me, babies. Be great.